This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. At their own 43.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Off-play action, Richardson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete in the end zone.
You look at this Niner defense.
This
crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. And the Rams had 8 and 6 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Once again, Jenkins. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
For a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Rams will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36. And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
He's across midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This defense for the Rams, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 26 yards.
And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a bout of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, here's Jenkins. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At their 48-yard line.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And he rifles one incomplete.
You look at this Niner defense.
They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
19 Cardinals, 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Ellis! Terrence Ferguson, 52 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
The score, Rams 14, 49ers 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Down to the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown,
Jalen Waddle, 59 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. And he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, two's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Bronco 80.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
At the 2-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 3 now, this is third and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Nix to the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
17 yards. First down, 49ers.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Off the play fake. Nix. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Third down and 13. Here's Nix. He finds his man, complete. It's Lawrence. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 57 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Rams 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Second 19. Let go.
Give up the middle. Judkins.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First down, right back to Judkins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go, stack. Panthers, ready.
Judkins will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there.
And he takes it across for the Rams touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Rams have regained the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
To throw is Nix. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
But it brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a
football. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Go!
A give. Here's Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Cougar 19.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Makes it third.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Jenkins.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only a yard.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Turnover on downs.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down, San Francisco.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact and continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt.
His kick is
and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
21. Joshua Carney to kick off for
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Second and 10. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now it's Nix. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Makes the score.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Rams have retaken a third-quarter lead. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On play action, here's Nix. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
First down.
The
McCaffrey running up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
To throw, here's Nix.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lawrence.
Nix's pass.
They'll come up now, 33.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
Back to throw. Nix. That is caught. And he is going to have the 49ers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on third down.
First down, 49ers.
Back to throw now on first down. Nix going to keep this himself. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll go play action with Nix. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And now it's third down.
It's third down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Nix from the shotgun. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And they have regained the lead.
So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pushing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Bronco 80.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins.
And this This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll give it to Jenkins. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Hey, smash Bronco! Here we go, here we go! Cowboy 8!
Richardson on the bootleg here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the lead here in this third quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
37, 49ers 31. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Lawrence. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, defense. How many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. An inside run with Jenkins. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 6.
Go.
Now it's Richardson. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Now it's Jenkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Crack all 80.
Now a handoff up the middle. Fry. Through the middle of the field. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13.
Rams 44, 49ers 31. Joshua Carney.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from the 2. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Miss. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Back to throw again. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going. It's Nix. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Okay, ready?
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Once again, Judkins. 167 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
70.
Up the middle they go. Fry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ready?
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll keep it on the ground. Fry. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Fry. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Fly. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Ready? Gotta be lying. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
Well, 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw, and I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
Joshua Cardi.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here.
A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Oh, he was good as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to let it fly.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Looking to throw. Nix.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. And a 49er first down.
Back to the air with Nix.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Los Angeles, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.